Hey everybody, welcome back to another Passion Auto Guys video. We've got this beautiful 2007 Honda Accord for you guys today. We did some pretty awesome work to restore this thing and bring it back to this brand new amazing condition you see here. If you guys want to follow along and kind of see how we did that, learn some lessons along the way, stick around and check it out. All right, everybody, here is the condition of the Honda beforehand. You can see there's lots of cracks in the bumper. The paint looks really bad, really dull. Not a lot of shine to it. We're missing that front grille. This headlight is a bit faded and looks bad. Again, the bumper's super cracked up and a little bit destroyed. You can see here again, paint not so good, pretty dull. Wheels don't look that great, pretty dull. There's sun fading here on the trunk. The clear coat is completely faded off by UV rays. That back bumper doesn't look too sharp. We are missing our badges here. Little bit of sun fading here and there, lots of little scratches and rock chips and things like that. We're going to go through and repair all of that. Here's a look at the interior beforehand. You can see that steering wheel looks really nasty. Seats look really dirty. Carpets look dirty. Center console and everything. It's just absolutely disgusting, to be completely honest with you. See, the leather here doesn't look too great. It looks really shiny and oily, and carpets look bad as well. You look at the back seat, pretty much the same story back here. This car needs some love, but it is in the hands of the right guys, the Passionate Auto Guys. We are going to knock this one out of the park and blow your guys' minds. So for starters on this Honda, we are going to start by restoring the leather. Again, here's another close-up look at how dirty that leather steering wheel looks. Here's a close look at the front seat. You can see it's very oily, it's shiny, it's discolored in some places. Same thing here on the armrest, same thing on the passenger seat. What we're going to do is we're going to rehydrate these seats and mechanically push out everything that's been trapped in them since the year 2007. And to do that, we're going to start with our proprietary leather oil treatment. So this is our special oil solution. It's made out of hormones that are healthy for cowhide. These hormones will rehydrate the cowhide and also mechanically push out anything that's been trapped in the pores of this leather up to the surface for us to then clean it off. So what we're doing here is we are going to start rubbing this special oil into our seat. We're going to massage it in. We're going to, put a lot around the seam so it really absorbs into that leather. We want the leather to suck it in, absorb it in, get all those healthy, good hormones for the cowhide into itself and push out all that nasty stuff up to the surface. So that's what you're seeing here. Going through, being thorough, doing a good job, massaging it in, covering every surface evenly. And this treatment we're doing here will not only make the leather softer, but it will make it smell much better. It will release the day one smell. It will also release the day one look. So the color will return. It'll lighten up. It won't be so oily and greasy looking. There are lots of benefits to this treatment. This is something we love doing. We do it to every single car we restore that has leather seats. You can check out some of our other videos if you want to see some other examples. But after that's done, you can see here we've got the entire cabin oiled up. So we've got the front two seats, the center console armrest, the stick shifter knob, the steering wheel. We've got the leather on the doors oiled up. We've got the back seat oiled up. You can see back here, same thing. Every single leather surface in this cabin has been had this oil massaged into it, I should say. Then we've got the space heater down here. It's going to bring the temperature of the cabin up to about 95 degrees. We're going to close the door, let it sweat out for 24 hours in that hot sauna environment and come back and check on it. So this is after the first day. You can see the oil has really gotten absorbed into that leather. On all those dry spots you see, that's where the cowhide sucked the oil into it. That's a great sign. That's exactly what we're going for, and that's exactly what we want that leather to be doing with this oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to rehydrate now after a full day in that sauna environment. You can see here another example in the back seat. This is great. This is exactly what we're going for. You can see lots of these little blotchy areas where it's absorbed that oil into it. That's exactly what we want. But yeah, after that full day, we're going to go ahead and rehydrate again, close all the doors again, and give it yet another 24-hour period before we go through and remove everything off the surface. All right, everybody, so here we are on day 3. We've given these seats plenty of time to soak in that oil and get rehydrated and push out all that nasty stuff up to the surface. Now we are going to go through and remove all that oil off the surface and kind of show you the process of how we do that and reveal that brand new finish underneath. If you guys come over here and take a look, I'm going to walk you through how we're going to go ahead and do all that, and you guys can just follow along and enjoy. All right, so with 48 hours in that sauna environment down, this is how we're looking. You can see lots of nasty stuff has been pushed up to the surface of the leather. That's perfect because it's been replaced with our healthy hormones that are made for that cowhide. You can see it's really waxy and shiny. That's great. We're going to start by filling up a bucket of very hot water. We turned it to the hottest possible setting on the sink, and we were going to fill this up. We use this hot water to help remove all that nasty stuff that's come up to the surface and reveal that nice new finish underneath. The hot water is essential to this next step, so that's why I'm showing it to you guys and letting you kind of see that. And then we're going to hop to a hyperlapse of me going through and using our special leather cleaner and a leather brush, some microfiber towels, and that hot water. And we start removing everything that's come up to the surface and built up there off the leather. And you can see already there on the seat bottom and the top of the seat, it's starting to look a lot lighter. It looks about 2 to 3 shades lighter in color. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're going for. We're going to repeat the same exact steps on the steering wheel, stick shifter knob, center console, everywhere on this front seat, and then kind of let you guys see the finished results. You can see the steering wheel already starts looking a lot better, much cleaner, and it is softer to the touch as well. And then here's same thing again on the door. Clean up this door real nice, make it look nice and fresh. You can see there it's starting to get a bit lighter, a bit cleaner. Here's an example of how the driver's seat looks after all that is done. Much, much better. Less waxy, less shiny. Here's same thing on the steering wheel. It looks absolutely brand new almost. Stick shifter knob is looking good. Center console armrest is looking good. And you compare that to the passenger seat where it looks dark and waxy. You can kind of see the night and day difference there. This is perfect. This is exactly what we're going for. We're going to repeat these steps on the rest of the cabin. Now, what you see in this bucket of hot water is everything that has been stuck in that leather on the front area since the year 2007. Pretty crazy. And again, like I mentioned, we repeated those same steps on every single leather surface in the cabin of this car. Now we're going to move on to detailing the rest of the interior. We're going to start here with the carpets. We're going to do a shampoo and extraction. So what we're doing here is we're spraying lots of carpet shampoo on there. We're letting it dwell for a minute, and then we kind of agitate it with a brush, and then vacuum out any of that moisture, anything that's been trapped in those carpets. Then we'll take a microfiber towel and kind of wipe it up. Already looking much better right there. Same thing again here on the driver's side floor mat. You can see that floor mat's looking pretty rough. We're going to vacuum it off first and then go through with the shampoo. Do the same thing again. Really bring this back to feeling refreshed and nice and crisp and clean and smelling good as well. Now we're going to go ahead and finish detailing the rest of the interior off camera. That's going to include the center console, dashboard and air vents, headliner, and all interior glass with a few little touch-ups here and there. Here's some before and after examples of that work that we did. Looks much, much better. Cleaned up the mess, cleaned up the clutter, cleaned up all that nasty stuff, and we got this interior looking so fresh. You guys can't wait to show you the finished product. We also replaced a few little broken parts here and there. This mirror was damaged, not looking too good. We replaced it with a brand new mirror. Same with this little handle on the glove box. Replaced that, got that looking good. Same with the door handle here on the passenger side. Looks brand new, amazing, you guys. We're now going to start with a ozone treatment. This is going to kill any organic smells that are stuck in the cabin. Start by pulling all the seat belts down, pulling all the visors down, making sure everything is exposed so that the ozone particles can hit all these surfaces and attach themselves to any organic smell particles and neutralize them. That's why we've got all the seat belts out. That's why we've got everything open. We're then going to start the car and turn the AC on. We're going to put it on max fan. AC, we're going to have it on a cold temperature, about 65 degrees. And then we are going to set this ozone machine to about 120 minutes. That's a good 2 hours. And with the ozone machine running, we're now going to close the door and let that just go on its own for 1 hour. After the first hour, we come back and then we set the air to circulate through the cabin, not just pulling in air from outside. That's going to help really push with pressure the ozone particles into all these surfaces to kill any smells as well as inside the vents. Then after the second hour, we remove the ozone machine, roll down all the windows, open the sunroof, and just let the car naturally air out. We don't want to breathe in those ozone particles. So we're going to leave this here for a little bit and let it do its thing, and we'll come back and check on it later. Then another part of doing ozone treatments for smells and odors is to replace your cabin filter. Your old cabin filter has a lot of stuff trapped in it, as you can see here. So we took that out and put a new one in. We're now going to start restoring the exterior. I will let you guys follow along with that and enjoy. We start here by prepping and painting a brand new bumper. Stick around and watch the whole process from start to finish, you guys. All right, everybody, time for the big reveal in 3, 2, 1. And here it is, everybody, the beautiful finished product. This thing looks absolutely stunning, you guys. This looks like a brand new car inside and out. I can't wait to walk you guys through it. Come over here and take a look at a few things. I'll start by showing you guys the front end here where we did lots of work. We repainted that bumper, replaced this headlight on this passenger side over here. We got that hood looking nice and glossy. Put in a nice little chrome grille with the Honda badge on the front. This looks absolutely amazing, you guys. This thing looks so clean, so glossy. It looks like brand new, just came off the factory floor of Honda in 2007. You can see after all that paint correction work we did, this thing is a mirror, you guys. I mean, look at that. If someone were to tell you this was the side door of a car, would you believe it? Look at those reflections, you guys. Insane. Super, super glossy. This car looks so sexy, you guys. I love the chrome tip dual exhaust we got here on the back. This is the V6 model of the Accord. This is the highest trim Honda had to offer for their Accord back in 2007. It's got all the bells and whistles you can imagine. This is one sleek, sexy black car, you guys. Look how awesome those wheels look. Very little road rash, very little problems there. Again, just enjoy this glossy, sleek, black, sexy paint, you guys. Alrighty, with that out of the way, I'm going to show you guys the interior as well. It's got some awesome little features on the inside as well. Like I mentioned, this is the highest trim that Honda had to offer for the year, so it's got lots of bells and whistles, and then some added on stuff that we thought was pretty cool as well. We're going to start off by showing you guys it has heated mirrors for the winter time, so that will heat up this mirror, defrost that. Nice little feature right there. Take a look at these seats, how much better they're looking, how much cleaner and just refreshed this interior feels overall. You guys remember how dirty and nasty that steering wheel was? Looks brand new now. Yeah, this leather looks amazing, you guys. Nice and refreshed. Everything's feeling nice and crisp. Center console looks good. Dashboard looks good. Back seat looks nice and awesome and clean and refreshed. Now, one of the awesome little features I wanted to show you that this car has is it's got heated seats on both the front driver, front passenger. Awesome little feature right there. And then it's got this awesome aftermarket stereo. I'm going to get the key for you guys and show you how many features that alone has. Fumbling for it in my pocket, but I got it right here. This is a nice Pioneer. This is like a $600 aftermarket upgrade. So it's got Spotify, it's got Bluetooth, it's got satellite radio, it's got normal radio, it's got, oh, we got some blurry camera here. It's got phone. It also has a little microphone up here for nice, clean, crisp audio when you're calling people. And then if you hook up through this little USB that's right here, you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. I'm going to walk you through that right now. I'm going to take my little USB cord and plug in my phone and show you guys how that's you know, looking on the screen and how it's used and that sort of thing as well. So stick around here for a second. Okay, so I've now got my phone plugged in here. You can see it's got Google Maps. I have an Android, so this is the Android Auto version. You've got the option for Google Maps, you've got phone, you've got Spotify, and you've got Tidal here. I prefer playing my music on Tidal. You get a lot of high quality lossless music that you can download into your phone and then play through the USBs to get the highest sound quality, but it also has Spotify as well. Here is Spotify. And then here's the map. Check that out, you guys. This looks awesome in this car. Awesome feature to have. There's so many little options in this stereo. You can customize it however you want. You've got Bluetooth as well. You've got, you know, it's got a backup camera as well. We'll show you guys that here later on. Okay, let's move on to the rest of the interior here. Show you guys some other awesome features as well. And because this is the highest model that Accord had in this year, of course you get a powered sunroof, right? Awesome little feature there as well. I love this car, you guys. It's simple, but very effective. It's a very reliable Honda Accord. These things are practically bulletproof. I am going to pop the hood and show you guys the engine as well, and we'll show you the trunk too after that. Just take it in, enjoy this beautiful ride, you guys. Here's how we're looking under the hood, nice and clean. I mean, this thing's so clean you could eat off it, you guys. We've got no leaks, we've got no problems of any kind in here, no knocking, none of that. This engine is in tip-top condition. It runs very smooth, it idles very smooth, it gives plenty of power. This is the 3-liter VTEC V6, so it kicks when you want it to. When you put the pedal on the floor, it really revs up to the highest RPMs and gets you flying. We're going to show you that when we go for a virtual test drive here in a few minutes. But yeah, take it in, enjoy it. Very, very reliable, bulletproof engine. We did service the transmission fluid and we did service the engine oil as well, so that's all nice and fresh. You guys don't got to worry about that. We topped off anything that needed to be topped off. Power steering fluid, brake fluid, coolant, all that stuff. It's all at the optimal, perfect levels as recommended by the manufacturer, so that's another plus right there. Okay, you guys, take it in, enjoy it. We'll do one more quick walk around the outside just because I love this car so much. And it does have a little backup camera that's I mentioned earlier. It's another little add-on option that goes with that stereo. It pops up on the screen when you set the settings to have it do so. So another awesome little thing right there. Okay, you guys, we are gonna show you some rolling shots of this thing driving, and then we are gonna go take it for a virtual test drive, give you kind of a point of view perspective of what it's like to be behind the wheel of this vehicle and driving it yourself. Stick around, you guys don't want to miss it. Another awesome feature I wanted to show you before we go on that virtual test drive and show you guys some rolling shots is something you can do right here from the key. So imagine it's a hot summer day. This is a black car, obviously. It's gonna get hot during the summer, right? So what you do is you press and hold the unlock button, and it will roll down all the windows, even from clear over here, just to kind of air out the cabin, let all that hot air escape before you get inside. Awesome little feature right there. Love that about this. It's something I've only ever seen on Lexus and Mercedes, so it's pretty awesome that Honda does that. I love that. I also wanted to show you guys the trunk real quick as well. How much trunk space we've got in here. Nice, big, spacious trunk. Can fit anything you need back there, and then it's also got that little hatch that you can flip down that goes in the back seat if you want to fit anything long through the back of the trunk, ski poles, fishing poles, wood 2x4 panels, whatever you got, whatever you need to store, it's got it. Okay, we're gonna actually hop to that virtual test drive this time. I know I've been teasing you guys. I know I've been teasing you with the rolling shots, the virtual test drive. We're actually hopping to it right now, so stick around. Don't want to miss it. All right, everybody, it's now time for that awesome virtual test drive. I'm gonna fire this bad boy up and get going. And here's how the Android Auto and all that looks once you fire it up. Taking a little bit, and you say okay. So it connected and it sunk up to my phone. We are now gonna get going. Put it in drive and take off, you guys. Steering on this car is super tight. Really feels responsive to the road and responsive to your driving. I do love that. We're gonna take you guys out on a main road and give it a little gas, let you listen to that 3-liter VTEC V6 purr. It's a beautiful evening out here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Just barely past golden hour. Sun's starting to go down. Clouds look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna take it out here, give it some gas, and let you guys listen to this thing purr. Now once I come out this turn, I really want you guys to just listen to it. This thing takes off. And just like that, we are flying 60 miles an hour in absolutely no time. Is actually such a fun car to drive. I really enjoy it. Starting to get a little chilly outside, so I am gonna throw my seat warmer on, get my butt a little warm for this virtual test drive. Something I love about Utah and will never hate about Utah is these gorgeous mountains. The canyons here are to absolutely die for. Is a little bit of traffic out today, and I don't want to hold you guys up too long, so I'm gonna go flip a U-turn up here, take us back the other direction where there's less traffic, less waiting, less sitting at a stoplight, because I know you guys want to see this thing drive. So we've got 2 lanes here to the left. We're gonna make a nice tight U-turn. This thing has a pretty good turn radius right about here. Made that turn real nice and easy. Just like that, we are back flying again. Yeah, this thing takes off, you guys. Almost has too much power for its own good. People see Honda Accords and think, oh, it's a family car, it's this and that, it's for moms or whatever. Not this one. Black on black, 3-liter VTEC V6, loaded out with all the options. Love it, you guys. Oh, missed our turn right there. It's all good. We'll take us back down this way. Just let you guys enjoy the scenery. Enjoy that nice Utah sunset. Alright guys, there you have it. Comment down below your thoughts on that test drive. Did it go well? Did you enjoy it? Did you like this 0.5 POV of driving the car? Let me know down below. Your guys' input and comments help every video get better and better. I'd really appreciate it. All right, everybody, you've made it to the end of the video. You saw our restoration from start to finish on this beautiful Honda Accord. We really love doing this one and showing you guys the process and behind the scenes and all that work. Let us know down below in the comment section, what car would you like us to restore next? We will take that into consideration for future videos. We want to give you guys what you want to see. We want to give you fun projects that are awesome to watch and follow along with. So comment down below. Let me know, what car would you like us to do start to finish next? Because we are not stopping one way or another. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to keep up with Passionate Auto guys and watch more restorations, other fun car projects, subscribe to us. Keep up with every video. Turn your notifications on, all that good stuff. If you want to see another video from us, you can watch it up here. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. It's been a pleasure.